Hello, my name is Steve Alley, and I'm a principal lecturer in psychology at UNM. I also teach an FLC in the Academic Communities program. First year learning communities, or FLCs as we call them, are special. Let me tell you about the psychology FLC. Now, all of the FLCs are awesome, and you can't go wrong with any choice you make. Psychology is no better than any of the others. Wink. It just depends on what you're into. So, if you think psychology might be something you're interested in, I say bring it on. Let me tell you a little bit about how we'll organize the course. First, psychology is an awesome discipline, and I admit that I'm incredibly biased when I say that, but it's been a big part of my life. And when I was first in college, I really struggled with the experience. It's not like I couldn't do the work. It was more like I had trouble staying engaged, mainly because I didn't always see the relevance of the material I was studying. And for me, that all changed when I took my first psychology course. I was hooked, and here I am years later teaching it. Psychology is all about how humans operate, how we think, how we feel, how we relate to others, what lifts us up and what takes us down. And even with just one psychology course, a student can pick up so many useful things. And that's how I teach the course. I want my students to leave class wiser and better prepared to live their lives. So our psychology FLC is going to be paired with a public speaking course, and you'll take the two back to back, and we'll just stay in the same room from one to the other. And I'm going to work closely with my public speaking partner, and we'll design linkages between the two classes. So as an example, there may be a time when you become very interested in some topic that you're learning about in psychology, but you'll also have a speech coming up in public speaking. And that's an opportunity for you to research your topic, develop it into a speech, present it to your classmates, and teach them a thing or two about what you now have learned. And they'll be doing the same, so you'll get your opportunity to learn from them. And it always works out just so interestingly, and it's very inspiring to sit through some of those sessions of speeches. We know that speaking in front of people is like the number one sketchiest situation for almost everyone, but we do it in a way that's really worked out for students over the years. So don't you worry. Because the FLC is small, it's going to be about 24 students. We'll also have the opportunity to do a lot of group work. There'll be all kinds of other activities relating to psychology, and I'll be giving presentations throughout the semester as well. Again, all of the FLCs are awesome, and you really can't go wrong with any choice you make. But if you find yourself interested in the psychology course, then we're interested in you, so please join. More than anything else, we all want you to become a committed member of the UNM community, and this is a community of friends and scholars. We want you to get on campus and assert yourself from day one. We want you to engage this opportunity. And we want you to discover things that you can take and use to become the kind of person you most wish to be. Welcome to UNM, and have a great first year.
Hi everyone, my name is Christina Blankenship. I'm a fourth year PhD student in the Communication and Journalism Department here at the University of New Mexico, and I'm one of your potential public speaking instructors. My course, Introduction to Public Speaking, collaborates with Steve Alley's psychology course, How to Be a Person. I know public speaking is a very intimidating course. I know it's possibly something that you want to avoid or move quickly to get out of the way. And if you're in that boat, don't worry. I have taught public speaking for years and I still get really intimidated by it. But the goals of public speaking are to help you in the long run. How to create effective and logical arguments, how to make really persuasive PowerPoints, make them pretty, make them professional. And most importantly for me, we like to go beyond what public speaking is just to get that course credit out of the way. We really like to focus on the idea of how language shapes reality and how language shapes who we are. So yes, we do focus on making really effective PowerPoints. I will help you build your thesis statements, and you will have to present in front of people. But we're also going to look at the different mediums and the world around us that shapes how we communicate. Your memes, the news, TikTok, your Shane Dawson conspiracy videos all shape a huge role in who we are as people and how we choose to communicate with one another. So I hope to see you soon in my class.